Hi guys, and welcome to the starter video of my Sims 4 paranormal stuff series. So in 2023, yes, 2023 is closing or starting soon. We are currently coming into the last final 5 days of 2022, and 2022 has been quite a great year. I love 2022. So it's Boxing Day at the moment whilst I'm editing this. This will be out either 27th, 28th or 29th, I don't know. So this is kind of family, is kind of inspired by it's like a Portuguese Arabic mix. So the mother is Arabic and the Arabian, more from Dubai. She's from Dubai. She's anywhere in the UAE. She's from the UAE. She's from somewhere in the UAE. I don't know where I'm gonna say from. So I don't know. Because I don't know a lot about that area. And then because this family's Muslim, so I was trying to pick out some outfits that were majority look like they are a Muslim family. Stereotypically, I'm not trying to be stereotyping people, but this is what I think. And the dad is from Portugal. I don't know how to say it, fortunately. Hello. He's from Portugal. Yeah, he's got a very fun house. What happened is that on the mum's side of the family, they gave her, she wanted to move to Germany, something in the 1960s. She moved to Germany in the 1960s. So it's kind of, I don't know if I'm going to pick if it was Germany or England, because Windenburg is kind of Germany inspired, but I'm gonna say it was England. She wanted to move to England, so what happened is she went to England and her mother gave her because her family was rich in the UAE, one of the richest at the time. In the 60s, when she was 20, she wanted to move to England. Not in the 60s, I think I'm gonna say it was the 80s, because she was born in the 60s, moved to England in the 80s. She just heard about England. She was like, oh, nice country, sounds better than the UAE, so she wants to move there. I don't know the history of when the UAE started, so I'm just gonna, in this Sims area, if the Sims area wasn't just Sim Nation, it was proper Sim areas, UAE has been here for a while in the Sims. So the mother was like, I want to move to England and it's fun. But also, the Portuguese man, I can't remember what I named, but I think I named him Leonardo. I took him off the gallery because I couldn't be bothered to create him. So he's not genetically to the children, but they are their genetic father. He is their genetic father. So they all, other than the parents, they all have a Mendy on. They all have a tattooed Mendy on their right hand. It's all fun and that. It's cool. So the Portuguese dad, Leonardo, has lived in England for this whole life. He moved to England when he was 5. His parents wanted a new life, so they moved with him to England when he was 5. And then the only reason why they both met, the mother and the father of this family, they met is because the mother she had some friends, she went to uni, she had some friends there, and then her friends introduced her to the man, and then she was like, oh, he looks nice, try and marry him. And then they got married 2 to 3 years later. They're in her 30s, in her early 20s, they got married in her late 20s, and then they were together for about 10 to 15 years before they decided to have any kids. In the year of 2000, they were like, why don't we have kids now? So they decided to have kids have 3 kids. So they have the oldest child, who is, I don't know what's going on, guys. So I'm going to be adding some pictures here. I don't know what I'm doing. So the oldest child was born in 1998. The middle child, which is not the character we're playing, the other girl, was born in 2000. So she is, whatever year it is, that is her age. And then we have the youngest, our girl, Alina. She was born in 2002. She was born in 2002, which, if you knew about 9/11 and kind of all of that, they were kind of shunned from society a bit, so they had to build a house in the Lake District. They went to live in the Lake District. It's a beautiful big house, Lake District. So it looks like they're in the Lake District at the moment. So guys, that is our lovely family, and they are now living in the Lake District, about 20 years on from, and they're still living there, and most of the children are off to college. Other than they're kind of all under their mother's control until they are in their 20s, like until they're 25, they're under the control of their mother, which the brother, 22, like 23, 24, like he's just about to have his 25th birthday soon, according to his age. So he gets to just have to, like, they could already move out, but like still kind of under their mother's control. But he's past 25, actually. He's past 25. And as he's past 25, he can wear what the hell he wants. So he was actually born in 1997. The middle child was born in 1999. And then the youngest child was born in 2001. Yes, in September. So that is it from me, and I'll see you when this video goes live, guys. I'll see you in 2023 with this family for the paranormal. So obviously Alina, she is going to be our paranormal investigator. She has to hide this from her mother because her mother is very strict on her laws, but her daughter doesn't really believe in her religion. She's not a big believer, so she decides to do other stuff, and she only likes to follow it around her mother because she wants approval from her mother. But like when she's on her own, she just does her own stuff. Like she's her own, but the rest of her family follow because they believe. The Portuguese dad, at the start he didn't believe. He was Christian. He was Christian at the start, and then eventually, after he met the mother, he wanted to turn into a Muslim because that was her religion. So he now was Islam. They all follow Islam. Yes. So I'm going to research on some of the laws of Islam, like just the Islamic laws, because she's going to make her kids follow it until 25. Which they're technically, in the Sims, they're technically over 25 anyway, but like my aging is the youngest is, I'm gonna say 20 or 21. The middle child is 23 and the oldest child is 25. Yes. So there's going to be a whole storyline about how the youngest, Alina, she's this great paranormal investigator. She's a famous paranormal investigator, but she told her mum she's this famous actor. When she still lives with her mother. If she's not with her mum, she's out She's out with her like friends doing paranormal investigating stuff for her YouTube. No, she doesn't have a YouTube. She has a whole TV show on it. She started on YouTube, like Sam and Colby and all that. But they picked then a company called Simavision, which is the Sims TV station, which I've got that I put up in this universe or this world. That is, they picked her up and be like, hey, she's very good at paranormal investigating. She's found a lot of stuff. They asked her, do you fake this stuff? And she's like, no, this is all real. I go to places that are real. People have asked me to come do it, and they're like, she's got 10-20 million subscribers. People love what she's doing. But she's like, I'm surprised my mother doesn't see me yet. So, and then they picked the TV up, and she's been going for like 2 to 3 years of doing that. She's been doing it since she was 15. Like, she's been doing it since she was 15. She's been doing it 6 years. She's been doing it 2 years on TV. So she's technically an actor, but my mother doesn't believe her. She says, oh, I'll have a couple of big movies out, because she's doing a paranormal investigating movie, that's why. So, and then I'm gonna say the middle sister, she's a teacher, and the older brother, he's a doctor. The dad, I don't know what he's gonna do. I think he's gonna be a master chef. And then mum, she's a stay-at-home mother. She does all the cleaning and stuff. She does she does cooking. Yes, she does the cleaning. So guys, what I'm gonna do is say goodbye and see you all in 2023.